It's time for a film session presented by Frontier. Casey Phillips and Anthony Becht here, and obviously not the outcome the team was hoping for, and especially in divisional play, hoping to get that win in the new stadium, but instead there were still a few huge plays that really are showing a lot of bright future here.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we saw some offensive plays with Fitzpatrick linking up with some players that were good in the second half, and then obviously in the second half we had a big play on defense that I want to show. So first we'll go with the offense, and this is a very familiar play that you're going to see, but normally we would run this to a Mike Evans or a Deshaun Jackson on the outside, and that's a quick play action to the left, and then we'll hit that skinny post to the receiver on the outside. But we choose to use O.J. Howard here, and this is where O.J. Howard kind of separates himself from a lot of tight ends right now with his ability to get up the field through the second level quickly. So right now the first thing we want to watch is the play action fake. What that does initially is that pulls down the middle linebacker just enough to get O.J. started and running past him at full speed. Now O.J., when you're running your route, you have to gain a little width. You have to get to that down safety because you got to get physical with him, and then you got to utilize your speed to get by him, and that's what he does. And what I like about with this route here is once he gets by him, he knows that this is going to be a quick play action. The linebacker's coming down. He has to get his head around quickly, and you see that there. Now next is on Fitzpatrick. There's a safety over here that's lurking, and he's a big hitter guy, and you don't want to take that shot. O.J. Howard you can tell he takes a small glance at him to see where he is. Tight window throw with the linebacker behind, and now O.J. Howard's able to stick his foot in the ground, understand where that defender's coming, and adjust his after the route movement to get a huge gain on this play. I think it's fantastic. You know, I would have loved to have seen some of this earlier in the game, but again, it was something we utilized, and you'll see the play action fake. Watch the linebacker. Linebacker's turn. He has no idea what's going on. He's looking for help. He's looking for offensive players coming on either side. He's looking to the left, now to the right. And there's O.J., great concentration, catch the ball, and he's good enough. He just sticks his foot on the ground quickly, gets up the field, and this is a huge gain at the tight end position that really set the tone, at least in the second half on offense.
And what a huge play by a rookie, like you said, so much mentally on that play as well. And I know that obviously we talked about how Atlanta has a lot of offense, and they're going to need some turnovers to even have a chance to slow down that offense.
You're right. I mean, it was tough on third down. Let's be honest. Matt Ryan and Julio Jones are very, very good players, and they played great in this game, even when the coverage was tight. But here's a big play in the game. It's 27-20, and after all that's being said and done and happened in this game, they're driving down the field. You have to have a turnover. You got to generate something here. And what we're going to do is this is a simple run. Now, they actually blocked this up well because our defensive line is flowing heavily to the left side, and they kind of cut it all off. The question is this tight end backside. He has a decision to make. Does he block the defensive end, who they're telling him if he's wide to get up to the second level? Well, this is just a hustle play by Beckwith right here. Watch him. He's going to read this now. The back obviously keeps in, hugs this tight, and Beckwith just chases it down. And the scrape technique here, this is a third-string running back. You've got to take advantage. You see that ball right there, how loosely he's holding it? And this is a great job by recognizing that, swiping the ball. This was a huge play. And then obviously Grimes closing in, showing great hustle, catches it, perfect bounce for him. And this was a turnover, in my opinion, in the game that really gave us the opportunity to drive down the field and try to put points up to potentially tie this game up. Again, Beckwith here doesn't get cut off. They're normally not going to block this guy because we have a down safety in this area. They do what they're supposed to do. Good pressure by Conte to get downhill fast and read it. But let's just watch the ball right there. That's not on the running back's body. That's poor technique by him, and that's great awareness by a rookie linebacker who's only played a couple games in the NFL to strip that down, hit it right on that ball, and he hits it. The ball's not even on his body, and he just does a great job, and Grimes does an excellent job being on the spot. So again, two plays that we're watching that really in the game on offense and defense really made it happen for us, and unfortunately it wasn't able to help us win, but it got us in an opportunity to get that chance.
That's true. Great stuff. Hopefully the team can get back on a rhythm on the road, going to Green Bay to face a vulnerable Packers team. That's going to do it for Film Session here. Casey Phillips and Anthony Becht. We'll see you next time.